blue, what we call the instructor. A blue style places the priority in carrying the work out correctly, getting the job done correctly, following the correct procedures, using the correct equipment, resources, etc., rather than the individual that is actually going to be doing the task. So blue leaders, when we're using this blue instructor leadership style, it's about providing that kind of step-by-step plan for completing the work, taking into account possible problems that may arise as they're kind of going through, possible issues that they may come across, and kind of giving them some direction as how to deal with those issues as and if they should arise. And they tend to find that the work is kind of closely supervised. The other thing about the instructor approach is explaining the why the work needs to be done is very often from a blue kind of perspective, not thought to be really necessary. It's not about the why at this stage, it's about the how at this stage. And the blue leader is the person that then continues to make all the decisions, and it's rather than the person that's actually carrying it out. So if you look at the green, what we call the educator. So the green educator then places the priority on selling the work to people and having it carried out correctly. Is the idea of selling rather than telling. So the green leader continues to tell people what needs to be done, but they also explain why as well as how. But they seek to involve people more and kind of there's more collaboration and try to involve them in that decision-making process. Yes, they still make that final decision, but it's more of an agreement decision-making process, collaborative decision-making process. And they openly discuss with people the best way to complete the task by asking open questions. To our yellow, now the yellow leadership style here, what we call the encourager. The priority here is on helping people to work it out for themselves, how they can best complete a task. They explain what's to be achieved and they give the encouragement and support, but to help the other person work out how to do it. And there is a very much a kind of a more equal share in that decision-making process. So the kind of the yellow leadership approach here, that encourager approach, is as a helper, a guide, facilitating ideas, pointing out perhaps factors that have been overlooked and encouraging and kind of helping to build confidence of the individual. And lastly, our red style places the priority on giving the responsibility for the decision making to the other person. Basically, we allow them to go solo. Yes, the red kind of approach, the authorizer approach, explains what needs to be achieved, gives a kind of a general direction, but then places the kind of the authority and the decision-making process with the individuals. And yes, the red will keep an eye. They'll supervise, but from a distance, not closely at all. And really, it's a mark of, a mark of trust that you have in that individual team member, because you feel very confident that they know what's to be done. They've got the skills to do it, and you can leave them to get on with it, and they will deliver. So that relationship has become more like that between colleagues rather than that of a kind of a boss-employee kind of relationship. It's more, we're a team, we're on an equal kind of footing here.